Okay, when you break a beef, you're going to need a meat hook, a saw, a steel, and at least one boning knife and a butcher's knife. I'm going to try and make this into like an instructional step-by-step video. I'm going to show you how to do a hind quarter, and I'm going to show you how to do a fore quarter, and we're going to split the videos so it's not too terrible long. So, we got a hind quarter right here. We'll take off the elephant ear. And this will be your flap right here. It peels down on the side of the London, and you're going to have a couple of pieces of meat in here that you don't want to mess up. The tri-tip's right behind here right now, and inside of here is my flank steak, and then in here is my flap meat. So you want to grab this, go up. Make sure you don't cut into your tri-tip. It's right there. And there's my flat meat. I want to keep all of that on there. Go back to the hip bone. And bring your knife all the way down to that last rib. And there's your flank. Now we're going to peel out our tri-tip. It lays right here on the outside of the knuckle. There's the tip of it right there. So if you get the tip, then you kind of just seaming it out. And I'm just working with the tissues inside of the muscles. Follow that around. Then you should be able to just do a nice pull on it. It should seam itself out really well. And you'll find the back end of it. And then you go down, and that's the beginning of your top sirloin. So you don't want to cut into that, but you can see how it seams. Follow that straight down. And you should be able to get a really nice pull on your tri-tip all the way out. Okay, we're going to pull our peeled knuckle. Here's the knee bone. Just hit that. You can pull it down and you can see the bone inside. I'm just going to open it up a tad. And then go all the way to the bone. I'm going to ride the leg bone all the way down. And you should, there, see it? It's right there. You can hit that knuckle, but you got to make sure that you don't tear too much of your tenderloin out. See, there's just a very sinewy end of the tender. I got a big face on my knuckle. You're going to need to, here's the bone right here. If you go right in between it, it separates. When you break in packing houses and stuff, they'll tell you that you need to get just the tip of that bone. But if you follow it all the way around, you go back, stick your knife will hit that bone back there, go just on the side of it, and then use it as leverage to break it apart. Now we're going to use the saw and take off the head loin, which is your fillet, your top sirloin, And when you cut them with the fillet on, you'll have porterhouses to about right here, and then T-bones the rest of the way. I'll go grab your saw. I can feel, you'll have to practice this, Felix, but you can feel the bone getting smaller as you go back. So you don't want this to fall and hit the deck. And I like to grab the loins right there at the tail. And there's your loin. Now we're going to peel out the round. So you go right back here to this heel, go all the way in. And you can see the white right here. You want to pop this middle tendon. There, see how it just let go? Now, you grab the inside of your round here, not the actual inside round, and you follow this knuckle. And then ride the bone down. Scoop it around on the inside of the leg here. You want to cut through all that connective tissue. On this side, same thing. Follow it down. Pull that. Come in here. Follow that knuckle. And you'll get to the point where you can do more of that on the inside of the bone. And if you do it right, you should be able to cut and pull that bad boy straight down. Now, here's the side where that silver is on your rump. This is the top round, the inside round. You come down here, see I've just broke a lot of this connective tissue to where I can see that bone. When you do that, grab that silver side because it won't let the round fall. Then you just come around that knuckle. All the way up and in, and you got it. And last but not least, you got to peel this shank. So there's one side with meat, and there's one side with bone. Go for the bone side. Go in, follow it down. Just use your knife as like an extension of your arm. You'll feel where you're supposed to go. And then on the other side, and I'll just grab that one. And she's off. So you take your bone. This will be for dog bones or marrow bones later. I got the hook, Walt. So that's breaking the hindquarter. The one thing that I still want to show you out here is how to bone the pelvic out of the round. So there's where you split the pelvic bone. If you just follow that straight down, you should be able to just peel that bad boy all the way out. And all this needs to be worked through and do all your block ready primal cuts, but you go into this little hole and then follow this bone all the way around And I go right there, and I come back up and sneak right behind that little joint area. And you should be able to pull that whole bad boy out, and that gets bone. There's your round, top, bottom. The eye is in between them. Here's your peeled knuckle. Here's your tri-tip. Some shanks. Those are all go for burger. Inside of your flank, your flat meat runs along here, and your flank steak is right here. You need to take your knife and cut this real heavy sinewy area. That's pretty much crap. I mean, that's the real tough bubblegum stuff. But come straight across this point, and you get it started. I gotta answer that real quick, buddy. Fisher Meats, this is Daniel. How may I help you? Yeah, I sure did, bud. You're all ready for pickup. No problem. Open all day till 6. $150, bud. You're welcome. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Customer service, got to do it. Okay, so here's your flank. And if you get underneath this sinewy guy, he just peels out. Be real careful. Sometimes you can tear him pretty easy. Flank steak, and then to pull your flat meat, and there's your flat meat. And the rest of this gets boned out and went through burgers, stew meats, and all that good stuff. That's a Hind quarter, Felix.